So let's go ahead and start our text animation project. And the first thing we want to do is add the word, make or model that shape. So start by left clicking on the cube, and then you can hit the delete key on the keyboard, or X will pull up the delete menu. You can also right click with your mouse and then you'll see delete as an option. Once that's gone, we need to add a new object. So if we go to the add menu here on the top left, we're going to go down, I think 5 options to text and click that. So now you can see we have a text object, and right now it's laying flat and we want that to stand up. To do that, make sure it's selected by left clicking, hit R to rotate, X so that we can rotate it on the X axis, then type 90, and last hit enter to confirm that, and then Blender will stand that up so that way it's not laying flat on the ground. Next, we want to change our word. So if you look in the top left, you'll see object mode, which allows us to change objects individually, their location, rotation, or scale. If you click that, we're going to go into edit mode. And in edit mode, we can now hit backspace to delete those letters and type in our word. Excuse me. So you guys can use your name, use your favorite sports team, whatever you want. If you have 2 words, you can hit enter, and then 3 words so that you can have more than one word kind of stacked. I wouldn't do too much because when we're trying to frame this with the camera, if it's too big, it's going to be hard to set that up. So keep it simple. Once you have selected your word and you're typed it in and you're happy, go back to the top left where it says edit mode and switch that to object mode. Now we need to center this. So if you'll notice that there's a little yellow dot, and that yellow dot is the origin point, or where Blender thinks the middle of the object is. So if I hit rotate and Z, and you don't have to do this part, but you can see it spins around that yellow dot. I need the yellow dot, the origin point, to be in the center of the word. So to do that, make sure your word is selected. Come here to the right to the properties panel, and we're going to look for this little green lowercase a. So if you click on that, that's the tab that will open the settings for this word. We are going to look down through these settings. We're going to start with paragraph. You can see there on my screen. Alignment. We're going to change the horizontal alignment to center. We'll change the vertical alignment to middle. And now the yellow dot is in the center of our word. Next, we'll come back up to geometry. Click on the little arrow to the left of the word geometry, and that will open the settings. And we want to change the offset, or excuse me, change the extrude to 0.1. And that will give our word thickness. So I can zoom in and see that. Last, we want to go down to bevel, and then the depth. We're going to change this to 0.01. And you'll notice that instead of having really sharp corners, the corners are rounded or beveled. And that is how we get the shape of our word. In the next video, we will talk about adding the lights.